Good morning. I'm Judy Mosley, and I want to share with you a personal side of Mary, the mother of Jesus. Our reading today is from Luke 1:28. Greetings, you who are highly favored, the Lord is with you. So, sweet Mary, she was an unremarkable daughter of Joachim and Anne, a teenager, still a giggly girl with her peers, probably had pimples, raging hormones, just a typical Jewish teenage girl. Very ordinary in the eyes of the world, but extraordinary in the eyes of God. A visit from an angel set her on a new journey. I am thy servant, she answers. Just stop and imagine. She was torn between emotions of the happiness of being pregnant with a child of God and the fear of sharing that news with everyone, and especially with Joseph. How will Joseph respond? He could legally divorce her, and she, by law, could be stoned. She must have been terrified of losing her friends, her fiance, her family, even of losing her life. But she didn't. My soul glorifies the Lord, for he has been mindful of his humble servant. When God is at the center of our lives, we can't help but worship, no matter what the circumstances. Worship or worry? What's your choice? Just picture a beautiful Christmas card of the Nativity. You have a beautiful little stable. It's well lit, clean straw all over the hay all over the floor. You have Joseph petting the sheep over here in the corner. Mary hasn't even broke a sweat. The animals are all very well behaved, and everything is just perfect. But I'm here to tell you, it wasn't perfect. What really happened? A terrified teenage girl had just given birth in a dirty, dismal enclosure. No mother, no doctor, no best friend, no midwife to hold her hand through the chaos of this terrifying and painful experience. It's mostly dark. It's smelly. Manure's on the ground. There are insects buzzing around. Perhaps even a rat scurrying off in the corner somewhere. The stench may have been horrible. But Joseph at least finds some clean straw to put in the feed trough. Mary wraps her baby in some strips of cloth. No cute little blue onesie from Walmart. No knitted cap. No special blanket sent by Grandma to wrap this child in. Dirt, stench, tears. This was the reality. That sanitized Christmas card that you see in many ways is a false portrayal of the actual birth of God's Son. Mary had traveled 70 miles, walking, perhaps on the bony back of a donkey. 3 tiring days, only to find there was no clean room for her to rest her weary body. She would finally realize that she will give birth in a dark, stinky animal enclosure. Do you think that this was anywhere near what Mary had imagined and dreamed of when the angel Gabriel appeared to her? Why didn't Gabriel warn her? In our lives, we too have dreams of how things are supposed to be, how God will use us. Will it be a sanitized Christmas card? Or like Mary, are we in for an unexpected journey? Yes, the child Jesus toddled after Mary for many years, but then Mary in turn had to follow his footsteps to the foot of the cross. Truly, Mary was the first one to carry the gospel.